I'm not gonna lie, if you guys want to do something absolutely exhilarating, no, I'm not gonna say get on a jet ski, but get on the back of a jet ski, letting one of your kids drive you around. And it is probably absolutely one of the scariest things you'll ever do in your life. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at 79th Street. So fortunately for Mom, she was able to get off the back of this thing without any issues. Hopefully the rest of her captains down here have the same success, but she's going to do a little success dance that, hey, my kids didn't kill me on the jet ski, and I understand that feeling. But here comes our first real deal crew to approach the dock today. And they're coming in. Look pretty good, solid pace. We got a hand on the pole. And it looks like they're gonna get up without having any issues. So our first two crews to come in at 79th both wind up with success. And let's see if that pace continues as we roll through our day. And success has been the ticket of the day because we've successfully been given a jet ski. I don't know what happened here. Somebody tied it up, but it decided it wanted to come to us more than staying over there. So our camera guy, I guess he's been gifted a jet ski. He told me he's not quite sure how he's going to tell his wife how he got this when he brings it home. But, I was like, dude, just call her and tell her the truth. Women love the truth. She'll accept it. Let's see how that phone call winds up rolling for him.
Okay, how much was it? How much was it?
They gave it to me. They gave it to me. Like, hey, okay, yeah, they gave it to me.
No, they didn't.
So I actually recognize this crew. This is one of our charter boats that we'll see down here at 79th. Now, I don't believe that people are supposed to be able to come in here and pick charters up at 79th, but I know I've seen this boat come in, and I'm pretty sure usually they're picking people up when they come down here, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what the rules are on that here. But I've seen this crew struggle getting this boat on the dock in the past. Let's see how they do as they approach this time. So Cap's got a great angle, coming in slow. Looks like he's just in and out of the throttle, what we typically recommend for people to do. That wind and current's grabbing him a little bit, pulling him toward the dock. He's going to be calling it tight as he's coming in. Oh, man, he winds up smacking it against the dock as he's bringing it over there. They have to back off, and they're going to have to try it one more time. But I want to swear this isn't the first time we've caught this crew struggle. Him and his mate here, I want to swear we've seen them down here once before, having a little bit of issues. But she'll get off this time, and she'll be able to walk this one in without trouble at this point. And speaking of jet boats, we got another jet boat crew coming back in. Let's see if this crew fares better than our last one. So they're going to go all the way down to the end, it looks like. I'm going to try and make an approach, it appears, on 7. Sliding backwards a little bit out on this one. Now, Cap keeps looking down at that throttle lever. It makes me think he's having some sort of issue. I don't know if it's mechanical, if it's sticking, or he's just not used to it, but something he's not liking about it. Probably the way he's standing. I can tell by the way he's having to hold the lever. It's in an awkward angle already. Starting to slide around. Gotta watch out. I don't know how close he is to that boat behind him, but it looks close. And it looks like they're going to spin it all the way around almost. No, we're just going to go heavy bow in. He's going to kick it back really quickly here. Kind of one of the neat things with the jet boats. It only takes a little bit of throttle, and these things will start swinging pretty fast, and they'll wind up smacking the dock lightly as they swing it back around. But the lines are on the wrong side, so apparently this was not the side they were initially intending to dock on. So now he's got to move the lines and try and get it over to the other side, which should be a fairly easy task, but they did call it pretty darn close to that boat that's behind him. And here comes another vessel in onto the docks. You can tell things have turned a little bit down here today. We got a little cloud cover now. So we're starting to get a little busy. Some people are coming in. I'm sure there's probably rain around the area. So our guy's getting some fenders out. And Cap's going to back her up for some reason. I mean, I guess he saw something he thought he was going for and has changed his mind. But I believe the guy in the teal shirt here on the dock you see to the left, I believe he's with them. I think they were talking to him. But now they're just kind of in a holding pattern and paused. I mean, there's a couple open docks. I think Cap could get this on one of them. So back into reverse. I'm wondering if he's not struggling a little bit with this boat. Because there's an open spot right there, right next to the guy in the teal that I was talking about, where he could go right there. And it looks like that guy's more than willing to help, maybe grab a line and get him, you know, set up. So we're going to back down on the dock. We've got to switch sides now. But they are just taking their sweet time, in no rush, and I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Once again, try and get it right, get it lined up. So they are deciding, it looks like, to go in on this slip, but this other boat's launching in front of him, so he's not going to be able to do so. Gotta watch out. These boats are going to hit. So the boat in front of them, they're bringing it back, and those motors are going to clip the boat. Man, they were trying to bring it in on the dock while the other crew was launching, and that just didn't work out well. And our bigger vessel looks like they're going to back off on this one. So they're going to push them around. And I'm assuming try and bring them over to the other dock. So you guys got to let me know in the comments here who had the right of way there. I'm always... So I've got a 100-ton master captain's license. And this really is still not something we talk about at all as to who has the right of way down at the boat ramp. So it's always a little bit of a confusing situation. Now, I'm just going to assume the person who was there first has the right-of-way, which I think this boat was down here first, but the boat that was launching there, definitely their trailer was committed to that dock way before I saw this guy commit to that dock. Let me know in the comments, because that's one of the big fights we always see down here, is people fighting over who had the rights to the dock, and I really never know which way it goes, so let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.